stencils are a very good way to get the results you want for your eyebrows. Okay, so I'm just going to go over how to get a good brow with an eyebrow stencil. Okay, so let me just go over the stencils. It comes in a little plastic sleeve like this. Okay, a little pack like this, and there's a little, you lift this up, it fits underneath here like a belt loop. Pull this out and you have 3 plastic reusable stencils. Okay, so let's get to the stencils. The first stencil is a fine brow stencil, looks like that, and it's a more narrow eyebrow, okay, and it's a little shorter. So these go according to your eye shape. Okay, so you choose the one that looks best for you. If you want to switch it up and just do a small brow, you can do that, a thicker brow, and whatever. So this is the medium. Okay, the arch is a little different. It gets a little bit bigger, a little thicker in the front. Okay, and then this is the full eyebrow, and this is the one I'll be using today. I already used it here. Okay, if you can see that. That's a stencil brow. Alright, so now let's get started on the tutorial. Like I said, this is the eye I've done already. Okay, now with these stencils it's a little tricky. You will need to practice. Okay, don't expect it, and you may get it on your first try, but don't expect it to just be like pow pow, and you have it on, and it's just like perfect. If you mess up, it's okay, but I'm going to try to be as detailed as possible. Okay, now what I do with the brow, with the stencil, obviously you can use both sides of it. It's reusable plastic, it's pretty sturdy, it's not all chintzy and nasty. Okay, so what I did, I just turned it on this side, and it's labeled, it says like left brow, right brow. See, this one says left brow or right brow, left brow. So you just turn it on the side. It's really self-explanatory, you guys. Okay, so I did this here. Alright, now, so here we go. This is the brow I've already done. Alright, and now we're going to work on this brow. Okay, so I'm going to take my stencil, alright, and I'm going to place it. Okay, alright, so what I do to make sure that it's pretty much even, I take the edge of it here, this edge, and I place it right in the center of the bridge of my nose, right here. Okay, and you just judge what the center is. Okay, and this tip right here is like right in, well, it depends, everybody's face shape is not the same, but you just just find a marker. This is my marker, and it's right at the center of my eyebrow. I mean, not the center, I'm sorry, right at the beginning of my eyebrow it starts, and then you just lay the plastic on your face, making sure to get as much of your eyebrow hairs in there as possible. Symmetrical. Okay, and it looks about right. It looks about right to me. So I am going to hold it down, and this is what you do. You hold it down with your 2 fingers like this. Okay? Alright. Now, you want to make sure you keep the shape of it. Okay? And now I'm going to use my brow powder right here, the darkest brown in the quad. Alright, making sure not to mess up the symmetry. Alright, dip it in that powder. Okay, and then just start right here and brush it on. See that? Just brush it on. At first it's going to look like, oh my god, no powder's getting on the is getting on your eyebrow or on your skin, but it really is. Okay, it's just not applying too heavily, which is, you don't want that. Alright, you don't want it to be too heavy. Alright, so wait a minute. There we go. And you want it to push into where your eyebrow is kind of bulging out. I know that sounds crazy, but kind of like, push down real good to make sure you get everything you want. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure. It's a little difficult to do this on camera. Alright, but we pretty much got it. Now make sure you get that front, because, see that? Alright, now that should be it. You see that? You filled it in. Make sure you get that end too. You don't want that to be left out. So I'm just going to tap it on the end right there. Alright, and then you just peel it off. Now watch this. Eyebrow. Okay? There you go. See that? Now, this is what's scary to some people because it looks so perfect, right? It looks very perfect. Step back and you see that? Okay? We're going to fix that, alright? So now, take your eyebrow groomer, alright? I'm going to use the brush side here, and I'm just going to kind of brush it lightly, okay? And I'm going to brush this up some because I don't like it to be so rounded in the front, so I'm going to brush it up. And you see how it's kind of softening the edges up a bit, okay? Brush it up like that. Take it and brush it all the way across a little bit. I'm going to keep brushing, and then I'm going to also brush some of the edge out over here, okay? Just to make it look a little bit more natural. Alright, brush this up a little bit more, just to change the shape a little bit if you don't like that rounded edge. Alright. Now right here I had an accident when I was little, and so it's like a little space. No matter what I do, it's like I have a hole right here. Alright, but I'm fine with it. Alright, so you see that? Yeah, it's nice. We're not done. Okay, so now we're going to take our concealer brush. Alright, I'm taking a real small one, and then I'm going to go ahead and place concealer right underneath it. This is also going to define the brow and shape it the way you like. Okay, now I'm going to do it the way I like it, but it's going to give it, it's already perfect, to be honest with you. It's perfect. I wouldn't, you know, but I like to go ahead and add a little concealer to it just to like pop it out a little bit more, okay? Now, you don't want too much, and you want to use a steady hand, okay? Just like that, alright? Now you see, it's not too much. And this will also take some of that edge, some of that rounded edge off up here. So if you start right here, it'll square it off for you. You see how it kind of squared it off? Okay, so that it won't be so round. Alright. And then just drag it down. Alright, drag it down like this. Okay. Now if you want, you can go ahead and put concealer at the top. I don't do that, but you can do that if you like it to look like that. If you want to go ahead and just add a little bit, make them pop out a little bit more. I'm just going to take my finger and kind of blend out some of that concealer. Alright, so this is the completed look. These are stenciled eyebrows. I use the full eyebrow, and as you can see, it's not too dramatic. The full eyebrow is not too thick. You know, to me it looks nice on me. I could go with the medium as well. I have not tried the fine brow. I used to wear them pretty thin like this, but I like my brows to be a little bit more full now. So this is it. Alright, stencil brows. Don't be afraid, you guys. Try it. You see that? Okay, I hope this helped you out. So thanks for watching, you guys. I really hope this helped you and to take away some of your eyebrow stencil fears, okay? Take it easy. Bye.